Hello and welcome back to the left side of reality. This is your host as always, Snow the First, and last time we made it partway through the crucible but hit a wall and used up all our stream time trying to clear that wall. For this stream, where I managed to clear the wall and find a save point, but after the point where we were at last time, or wait, where is it? Here is today's puzzle. I wish I knew what I was looking at, but I don't. But there was the other thing I wanted to show off with. I wanted to show off what I had to go through to get here, but you know what? Let's not use up precious time on that. We haven't had to deal with these pinball things yet in the Crucible. I suppose it was only a matter of time. Yeah, like, the reason that the basin is there, like, you see the chicken statue, there's like a little vase-shaped thing. That is there so you can chicken shoot upwards and hit the orb, but fly too high and you just hit the spikes instead. I have to say, though, this actually looks significantly more reasonable than what we've had to deal with up until this point. Like, it's hard like everything else, but it doesn't make me want to question the humanity of the people who coded this. Now that being said, watch this still be the entire stream because hard is hard. Nope. I swear I had this earlier. Yeah, you have to be pretty early on that. I was a bit too early, but I think I have the right idea. Oh, was pointed the wrong way that time. Oh, okay, so you can save yourself as long as you float into that yellow orb there. Why is that opening so narrow? So, what have you been doing today? Have you done something that's not this? That's not the equivalent of trying to pull teeth? Hang on. Yeah, I have to dash up once. That's the only way I'll reach the purple bit up there. Yes, AI is the new controversy as we try to figure out where it fits into our world and what the ramifications are going to be. As the saying goes, you can't create something out of nothing, and the same goes with AI art. Because the thing is, an AI can't just create art by itself. More often than not, it has to comb the internet for existing art, and it creates like an amalgamation of those of the art it finds, and there's a question as to whether basically combing for art and then replicating it could be considered plagiarism. Oh, and what did Zero Punctuation think about what kind of thoughts did Yahtzee have on procedurally generated content? Shoot, I keep falling into a trap. I keep falling into the trap where I think I have to immediately go to the left, and then I have to go to the right first, otherwise I'm just not gonna make it. Oh, speaking of not gonna make it, that was a mistake. I mean, it's not that procedurally generated games don't exist, but they're only like a genre of games in a sea of other games. Like, a lot of people love to play Hades, but not everyone plays Hades. Shoot. Okay, I'm getting there more consistently, but I apparently lack the height to be able to. Holy shit, that was way easier. Which of course means there's now this part. This is part of what I had to deal with last time. They've now added the white and red instant spikes that kill you the second you make a mistake. Yes, exactly. That was my reaction. Oh no! Why are these devs like this? Oh, why are these devs like this? Well, time to see this transition 12 million times. Okay. Now imagine this, but significantly worse, because the one I was at before was definitely much worse than this. Although, the thing that I learned from the previous room with these spikes is that this game has a rhythm to it. Like, if you don't begin your actions at a specific time, you'll fail just non-stop, just full stop. Like, for the other room that had these spikes, I basically had to start moving as soon as I respawned, so that basically I was in timing with God. Actually, I wonder if I miss the jump, I wonder if I can go to the green spikes on purpose so that I can at least respawn back up here. I'm gonna try it if I goof it up again. Shoot. Well, not if I do that. I mean, don't you think these challenges were bad enough without literal you fail, you die conditions? Oh, and now we're adding gravity to this. Okay, once I do the chicken thing, I need to have my button at the ready for the gravity thing. Yes, skeleton boss, I'm listening. You gotta be on that. I guess it's one of those things where once you know the boss's patterns and techniques, you don't find it as hard anymore. Oh, ice physics, everyone's favorite. Have I mentioned how I hate how often this game requires split-second precision? Because I really wish this game would cut it out with the split-second precision challenges. Game. I am pressing the button. Trust me, I am pressing it. I kinda wanna bring this to one of our usual video topic discussions because it's relevant. And I'm wondering if I should just do it now and have that count for us discussing that. Because it is very relevant. Especially since it doesn't seem like we're moving from here. The relevant point is Nico P and Odin's Sphere, where the people talked about where people had listened to Nico complained about the reskin of the bosses, like Brigand coming back again, And people pointed out that a lot of the chapter bosses are integrated into the story somehow. And so one way of looking at it is that having a chapter boss be someone you've never met before, just for the sake of being different, doesn't have as much impact. That was the argument the comments had to Nico complaining about the repeats. Almost had it that time. Oh, I got it! No! See, I thought the earlier room might be the time eater of the stream, and it turns out this very narrow corridor is it. This narrow corridor is eating more time, simply because I swear you have to press the gravity shift in milliseconds. But anyways, Nico offered up a counter-argument that a filler boss isn't inherently a bad thing. Like, he seems to be more of a mind that the gameplay should be the priority. Which is fair. If you're playing a video game, you want the gameplay to be fun. Like, usually the games where the story takes precedence are visual novels and the like. And even then, the little gameplay that's in visual novels should be fun. Oh, it is. Like, I keep telling you that I know there's a timing trick to it. It's just very precise. Like, I can almost get it, but almost is not good enough, as I said. Almost is never good enough in this game. That's the problem. I can almost get it, and almost doesn't count. Why a bucket of squid specifically? That reminds me of a joke from the Hitchhiker's Guide series, where one of the characters, Ford, was making a, that from Artemis Fowl. That was probably Mulch that said that then, because Mulch always talks about... Anyways, it reminds me of a bit from a Hitchhiker's book. It reminds me of a bit from a Hitchhiker's book where one of the characters, Ford, was describing the current situation as hopeless, and as you do, Ford used a metaphor, a deliberately exaggerated metaphor to describe the situation, saying they stood as much of a chance as a whelk inside of a black hole. So one of the other characters asked, why specifically a whelk? And then of course Ford's like, it doesn't matter that it's a whelk. The point is the black hole. But the other character just didn't let it go and just kept asking, okay, but why a whelk? I love that bit. That's very much the kind of anti-humor that Hitchhikers was very good at. I almost wonder if I should just spam the gravity button randomly and see where it gets us. I keep reaching that top part, and then I keep bumping into a spike. I'm sorry if that flickering is hard on your eyes. Blame the game design for being like this. No, what makes it rough is that it does have a rhythm, and if you don't find the rhythm, you die. That's what makes it so precise. That's what I was thinking about the other room that was a lot like this, where if you didn't begin at a certain time, you basically already failed. I suppose it doesn't help that I don't approach this the same way twice. Makes it hard to find that fabled rhythm if I'm constantly doing each attempt different. No! Oh, I had it again and then I died again. Okay, there's no delay on me pressing the gravity button. It's just, you have to be so precise. I'm going to guess no, because they're constantly spitting out spikes. Like even if you grab, it wouldn't work anyway, I don't think, because you need to be. If you look over here, you need to be at the far left. You need to be in the middle of a glide in order to successfully get past that next section. I swear I'm gonna be hearing chicken noises in my nightmares. I think a part of it is that you don't use up the first dash until you stop ping-ponging off these purple things. Okay, now I can't even get past the first bit. No, that's the bit I'm consistently stuck on, like... I may go back to randomly mashing the gravity switch button, because that seemed to work out for me last time. Randomly mash and hope for the best, because because I don't know if I can get the rhythm of this. Whatever rhythm it's asking of me, I just can't see it. Huh, randomly mashing seems to be getting me better results than everything else I've been doing. I seem to be getting higher up more consistently. Of course, the instant my random mashing hits the is off rhythm, I die, but honestly, it's a more entertaining way of doing this than what I've been doing so far. So back to Odin here. That game's plot is getting more convoluted with each passing second. Because while it looks like King Valentine is the big villain overall, you have to be constantly on that gravity button. Otherwise, you just land in a spike instantly. Anyway, while it looks like King Valentine is the big villain of the narrative overall, for Cornelius' chapter specifically, he keeps being thwarted too. He keeps being thwarted, true, but he also keeps not giving up. And that's the thing, he only needs to succeed once. The fact that he keeps trying is what makes him dangerous. Although the interesting thing is that they also gave a tiny bit of dimension to King Valentine by having him claim that he was a good king once upon a time, but he was betrayed. And you might think, oh, he's just lying. But when King Valentine told Cornelius that his grandfather had been killed by his father, that hadn't been a lie. It was just missing a little bit of context. So it might be possible that King Valentine is betrayed, but we just don't know the full story. We're not even at the halfway point of the screen, so we still have a lot of time. But I'm also sick of this section already. I want to get past it. So what do you think about what King Valentine claims that there's a villain that betrayed him? What do you think might be the final truth of that? True. I also wonder how it's connected to the cauldron. It's weird how they seem to go back and forth on if King Valentine has any good in him. Because he did take care of the dragon, actually, but that might have been only so he had a weapon for later. So anyway, I'm actually not sure what's going on with King Valentine, but in a good way, in a, okay, where are you riders going with this? I'm intrigued. Yeah, that was a great ironic way of going about it. Like, oh, if you love Belial so much, why don't you stay with him forever? Yeah, I love karmic death like that. And the wizard was actually very interesting in that he turned out to be the big villain of everything. Okay, I need that lava pillar to be somewhere more favorable. There, like that. The wizard turned out to be the big villain behind it, and his supposed motive. Okay, I need to do the dash, and then I need to reverse the dimension. That's the trick here. I've done this a million times. I should be good at this. I mean, I guess that works. Oh my god, I'm somehow managing to make those. Well, okay, that's fine. I didn't die at least. I can try again. Anyway, the wizard's motive was supposedly to bring back Cornelius's grandfather so he could rule. But it's implied that the grandfather knew. It's implied that the grandfather knew about this and wanted nothing to do with it. The grandfather at the very beginning is like, just let me rest. Just let me have my eternal rest. Yes, exactly. Although it also shows what a garbage king that Cornelius' dad was in general. And oh, what fresh hell is this? I may have no choice but to stop talking because talking's gonna make it harder to do this. Okay, the trick here is... Okay, it's very specific on what's... As paradoxical as it might sound, you have to actually dash towards the red spike so that you can make it. Yeah, exactly. And it has to be all in one run, too. Like, if you flag for a second, you're done. You're done! God. Xenoblade 2 fan, getting that stuck in my head for eternity. I forgot who exactly, but I remember someone on the internet being spicy on purpose by claiming that they didn't like Captain Podrag from Xenoblade 2. I suppose I should amend that by saying spicy for the Xenoblade 2 fandom, because with the way people talk up Captain Podrag, you'd swear he was the second coming of Alvis. I mean, he's a fun character for what screen time he has, but he's definitely like the meme Waluigi character of the game. This game was made with multiplayer in mind from the beginning, so that would be a very dickish way of making people buy it by I keep doing it wrong. I keep doing it in such a way that it doesn't help me. Where do I dash, though? That's the question, like... Oh, I think I see what you're saying. Yes, I see what you're saying. Okay, that's not quite it. Now I see the trick. Man, if you hadn't pointed that out, I would have been stuck ruthlessly trying to do it the other way. There! That did it. Oh, and then we have to do it more, because why wouldn't we? Oh, and the worst part is, I think if I die here, I get sent back to the beginning. Yes, I do! If I fail once in this section, I have to go back to the start. Oh... Why would they make it like that? Why the hell would you do this? What good does it do you? There's something to be said about that. For all the complaining I do about Xenoblade 2, it's clearly left an impact on me if I quote it and I have fun with it in my own way. And maybe at the end of the day, that's all a video game needs to be. It needs to stick in the mind of an audience and be a good memory. Okay, I'm getting off rhythm, and I can't get off rhythm. I need to focus. I had the rhythm of that earlier, although I think I see the problem. Okay. Anyways, the ending of Cornelius's story was the pretty cliche story of, oh, I love you no matter what. Which, you know, that's harmless. I don't mind that. Okay, I'm clearly doing something a little off from earlier because now I can't get it at all. Yeah, this might be what eats up the rest of this time until the end of the stream, and I have to do the next bit of it next time. Well, the problem with that last bit is that it's right at the place where the spikes are being spat out in the first place. Of course, I'm doing this, and then there's all that up above that I haven't even had any practice for yet, because I keep being stuck down here. There we are. Whoa. Okay, I need to have a very specific idea of what I'm doing here. Okay, yes, I see. I don't like it, but I see. Oh, no. I switched the gravity too early. Okay, I'm beating that more. I beat that again pretty fast. Oh, I see what the problem is. Oh, that's such a dirty trick. I switched the gravity so that there's a platform there for myself, but that just puts me into instant death spikes. No wonder. That's what the deal was. But then what is it expecting me to do? That's what it seems like, but I'm not sure of another way to approach that is the problem. Okay, so like, look at this. The best way to do this is to turn off the gravity when the red parts reach the invisible block so that I'm on the block and the red spikes don't kill me, and then I dash up. That's clearly what it's expecting me to do. Like, I'm not crazy there, right? shit. But then when I dash up and I switch gravity to make a platform there, I get roasted into spikes. So like, what the heck? I'm at least getting this part down all the time. Back? Oh, okay. I need to be in the blue world in order to even start this in the first place, or I run into spikes. And then I won't be able to have a place to... Yeah, that's the problem. Like, there's an obvious solution that developers have in mind for us to do this. We just need to work out what that solution is. Over on Twitter, Nico B made like the funniest tweet where he was really happy with the Nintendo Direct. So he made a tweet that said, "I need to damper my good mood, so I started working on Sticker Star." And the even funnier part is that he said that he immediately found something that kills you instantly if you aren't psychic when entering an area, which, given what Sticker Star's shown us so far, would not surprise me in the least. Yeah, I was thinking that was the issue. That's the thing, it's rhythm. It's a very specific rhythm that the developers want you to do, and the second you fall out of that rhythm, you die. I wish you didn't have to start back down here just for failing up there. Like, I feel like this shortcut here should be just for getting past this section. Because it feels really harsh. I think I see what you're saying, but I'm gonna have to double check. I laid an egg on accident. Okay, what you're saying is that I need a dash when it's safe. I need a dash when it's safe so that the top part doesn't kill me. I see that. How? That's kind of the fly in the ointment here. Because look, the little invisible block here that you need a dash off of, I'm pretty sure that it's supposed to work when there's death spikes going at you. Oh, the middle bit. I'm at least getting this bottom bit a little more consistently. Yeah, the best way to do that is to have shadow balls going at you when you're on the platform. I suppose that's right. It has to be what I'm thinking of, that I have to dash towards the spikes. I have to dash towards the deadly spikes, swap dimensions, and boost up, but in such a way so that when I swap back, I'm not going into spikes again. There has to be a solution. And then it doesn't help when my chicken dash doesn't go the way I don't want it to. Okay, can't believe I didn't do this earlier, but I'm switching with the D-pad for a bit. Almost had it that time. Okay, I think what might be happening is that the dimension swap there is actually a bit of a trap, and you're supposed to land on that middle bit instead. For that part up there, it could be that that was the problem all along. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try not to dimension swap when I'm up there. Or at least not dimension swap right away. so close yet so far. I genuinely have no idea how much is left. It's possible that there's something even worse on the horizon, because that's just how this game seems to go. But we actually made pretty decent progress. Like, we beat a couple of sections pretty fast earlier. It's just that then we reached here. See what I'm saying though, right? Like, you see the gravity ball, the light block above the spike? I think you aren't supposed to switch to get on there. I think that's a trap. And oh, I almost did it. Oh no, why'd you tell me that? Now I feel obligated to keep trying. Alternatively, if it feels like we're just making zero progress, I can just do what we were always doing. I can just do what I've been doing for the last couple of streams and just end the stream and keep banging my head against the wall off stream and hopefully have it peak by the time I come back. You kind of see what I mean, don't you? Like, it kind of feels like it's possible to reach that middle part without switching the dimensions. The first block is a trick? What? Yeah? I mean, not that I'm surprised there was a trick, but what's the trick? Oh my god. I was clearing this consistently earlier. What is this? So you're saying that for this one I switch back to the golden world and do it that way? Oh, but now I'm all out of rhythm though. You know, we've reached stream end time, and we have an idea of what we need to do. So next time on the left side of reality, I'm gonna go look at Green Scorpion's video. I'm going to see what he's doing differently. I'm gonna try to replicate it, and then hopefully when I come back, it'll be done at long last. Because my ears are starting to hurt, and I don't think I can do this any longer. See you next week.